Hi everybody, this is a video because I wanted to do something a little bit different and fun. You know, that whole Uranus in the sixth house thing I have to shake things up every once in a while. So I had a contest that was for all the subscribers of my newsletter, and the winner has been chosen and notified. She won a 30-minute free reading with me, and I want to do something for some of my runner-ups. So I thought what I would do is something a little bit out of the box, just more fun. Not something I would probably do in a professional reading, but just because I can. So for my first runner-up, whose first initial is A, I'm just going to read a stone. I'm going to read stones for each of these people. I actually brought out several stones to choose from. Some of these are what I call mutt rocks because I don't know exactly what they are. Some of them I have picked up hiking. And some of them are some that I have bought at the store. So you can see, you know, some of these have just literally have come out of the sides of a mountain. But I've got a nice piece of malachite here in the mix. And desert, I want to say desert rose. Maybe I'm not right. Somebody can correct me on that if I am not right. And I'm just going to pick whichever one I'm drawn to for each person. So there's 3 people. Anyway, the first person has a first initial of A. And so I am going to read this layered rock for contestant A. Let's see what it has to say for you today, my dear. All right, so it looks like you are trying to manifest something right now, and which we all are, right? That's pretty general. But you've kind of been swimming upstream. You've been looking at all the problems, all the objections, all the resistance when you're trying to manifest this thing. And it's going to be really important for you to try to turn that around and start looking at, okay, I acknowledge that, but wouldn't it be nice if? And then just imagine your manifestation exactly the way you want it, and let those ideas come to you and those opportunities come to you that allow that manifestation to come into place. So this is really just a reminder to keep your thinking going in a positive direction, because trying to solve the problems is not going in a positive direction. Trying to find the solutions is, and there's a fine difference there. Thinking about the problem and solving the problem keeps you focused on the problem. Looking for the solution gets you focused on getting to your target and actually reaching your goal. So you want to be very careful about that fine line and make sure that you stay on the right side of it to help you manifest what you want more quickly, Miss A. Now, my next person is first initial of D. So this is the second person that I'm reading a stone for. Ms. D. I can't remember exactly what this is. It's terminated something. Excuse me. Ms. D, basically this is saying that I'm seeing here with all these little pink things in the rock that you have a pretty good life. These are indicating to me like good memories, good time spent with other people. And then there's also little dark splotches, but they're less than the pink splotches. They're in there for sure, but they're less than the pink splotches. And we've got an awful lot of white with maybe even a little bit of green in it. So this is purity. This talks about that you have a really pure heart. And I know that to be true from interacting with you, but also the stone is actually commenting on it as it's telling me, you know, what it wants to say to you. And so with that pure heart, it's easy to, when somebody does something that is less than pure, shall we say, it's easy to kind of like take that like the dagger to the heart. And this is basically saying not to think about those things so much, and to allow yourself to think about the good memories, the good things that are happening, the good people around you. Allow yourself to think about all these pink experiences so that you can keep your pure heart, and so that you don't become jaded to where you actually enjoy life less. Because it's so much fun when we can find ways to enjoy life more than less. All right, and then the last person I'm reading a stone for, what is her first initial? V. So I think I'm going to read the malachite for Ms. V and see what this stone has to say for you, my dear. Boop-a-da-doo-doo. Here's the thing. What this stone is showing me is that you feel like there's somebody who's running rings around you. Like they're just outperforming you, outdoing you. They have so much more energy than you. But the stone, and those speaking to me through the stone, in other words, Sacred Spirit, is asking you to remember that while somebody may have more energy than you, you're still the anchor or the rock. You're the solid person, the person that people can rely on, that they know what they're getting from you, and that what you have to offer is resilience and a whole lot of wisdom that has been built up over your years and over your experience. And so where you're feeling like you're less than because somebody is running circles around you, Spirit is asking you through this rock to remember that you're not less than, you're just different than. You've had more experiences. You understand things better. You have more wisdom now because you've been around the sun a few more times and learning the whole way around. And so Spirit's asking you not to look down on yourself because of that, to recognize that what you have is very valid, and that actually yourself, with all your wisdom, and this person who runs circles around you with their energy, you guys are actually a very good combination if you can get together and fuse all of your wisdom with all of their action. So be looking for how you can team up with people that have a lot of energy and recognize that you bring something to the table without beating up on yourself, because you're not the same as you used to be. Okay? All right, well, that's it for everybody. Thank you guys very much. Peace out.